Greetings, family. Welcome and welcome back. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for stopping by. If you're already a part of our soul family, thank you for coming back. You are loved and appreciated. Family, today is February 15th, and I have a very important message to deliver to you from the ancestors. Please keep in mind that this is a collective message, so not everything will fit for everybody. Take what fits and leave the rest. If this message resonates with you, show this video some love, tap the like button, subscribe, and share it with someone else who may be able to benefit from this message just as much as you will. Let's not waste any time. We're going to jump right into this reading. So without further ado, family, let's get into it. My beautiful, beautiful people. We're starting off this message with a very calm and nurturing energy. I feel like a lot of you have gotten to a place where you are taking care of yourself physically, emotionally, spiritually, in all aspects, all across the board. Whereas before, and this might be before in this lifetime or in a past lifetime, there was a level of neglect. Some of you were more concerned with the outside world. You were more concerned with taking care of bills. You were more concerned with everything else but you. And you happened to come in last place. And so you started to deteriorate mentally, emotionally. There was depression, there was anxiety, there were breakouts. Some of you suffered some health ailments. And now you have overcome that. You've moved on. You're in a place of emotional fulfillment. And if you're not there yet, you are on your way because you're doing the work, okay? And so this emotional fulfillment will guarantee not only emotional comfort and mental comfort, but material comfort. Because when you are in a lighter headspace mentally, you are able to attract because you align with the things that you are trying to manifest. Okay. And so a lot of you are also in a place of gratitude. You're grateful to be where you are. You're looking back at where you were, but you're not staying there. You're moving forward. You know, you're like, wow, look at how far I came. And you're just, it's like you're walking on this long road, and you might look back a little bit and you're like, wow, you're looking at all of the road and the trees and everything else, the scenery that you passed on your way to where you are, but you're going to keep going down this road. And for some of you, this is a new path, you know. For a lot of you, you didn't experience this. Maybe you grew up in a household where your parents neglected themselves the same way and also unintentionally neglected you because they were so focused on everything else, but except for what matters. Okay? So we got the 9 of Cups here upright. It says you have all it takes to fulfill all your needs and wishes. And I feel like a lot of you have gotten to a space where you realize that. You realize that it was a scam when they told you that someone was coming to save you. You realize that the only person that can save you is you. Okay, like even when it comes to your spirit team, your higher self and your ancestors, the higher power, they are tools, they are resources, they can help guide you, right? But ultimately it takes you to save you. And so a lot of you have come to terms with that and you are accepting that. Okay, with the 8 of Cups here upright, it talks about moving on, moving forward, letting go, personal growth. So there has been a huge amount of growth when it comes to the way that you function. And for some of you, it felt like it was overnight. Like for some of you, it was like a spiritual awakening. You had some realizations and then boom, you were like, yeah, I'm not doing that anymore. You know, like you adapt really quickly. And so you did that. And so it says sometimes walking away from the things is necessary to start something new. So for some of you, this was a relationship that you woke up and realized like, yeah, this isn't it. You know, for others of you, it was a way of living, a way of being, a way of thinking. And for a small percentage of you, it was a job, a career that was like draining you. And you were like, yeah, to hell with you. I'm out. Okay. And so a lot of you are in a place of rest and solitude, rest or solitude. The reason why I say or is because you could be resting but still getting up and going out and hanging out with friends, linking up with different support systems and joining organizations and helping out, because I feel like some of you are not really okay. So solitude is twofold, okay, because and it should be this way. It should be duality, right? It should be balance. It should be you have your time alone, and then you have your time where you're out in the crowd and you're, and you're in the mix. You're figuring out what's going on, how you can help, what you're how you can support people, how you can contribute to the betterment of society. And so I feel like a lot of you have been doing that. So you get into this place of rest and solitude, you meditate or you sit with yourself, and you're being urged, like you feel this nudge to go out and do something. And so for a lot of you, you're doing it. You're helping out, you're donating time, money, energy, right? You're sharing resources, you're sharing knowledge. Some of you are literally flying to so-called third world countries and helping them. The reason why I say so-called is because these countries weren't always poor countries. They had their wealth snatched right from underneath them. A lot of these countries that are so-called third world countries are sitting on an abundance of resources, okay? So I felt called to point that out. So you're going to these countries, you're helping them out. Some of you are even going to like different states and towns and cities with lower income, and you're helping out soup kitchens. I want to say like something that has to do with free food. Like you guys might be feeding the homeless. You guys might be helping build shelter for the homeless. Some of you guys are homing like orphan children, ex-felons, like domestic violence victims. Like you're doing something of the sort. And wow, are you being gifted and rewarded in return for that? I almost said blessed, but I don't want to say blessed because blessed really means consecrated with blood. So this is making you feel rejuvenated. You feel refreshed. You're like, wow, I'm giving back. I never thought that I could make a difference. And here you are making a difference. And this all happened because you decided to go within and take care of you. Remember I said you can't pour from an empty cup? Because of the fact that you went within and started to take care of yourself physically, emotionally, mentally, all of the ways. Now your cup is full. So you're able to share the wealth. You're able to pour into the cup of others. And you're making a difference here. They want you to know that in life, everything requires balance. So stay balanced. As far as, and I'm warning you guys of this because we did a past life regression reading, and a lot of you ended up being martyrs in your past life, okay? Because you gave everything you had to the cause. They want to remind you to keep balance. Cleanse your energy when you come back from helping, before you go help, whenever you come back in the house from doing anything, being in a large crowd of people, because a lot of you are empaths. And so you're sponges. You soak up a lot of energy. Okay, so they want you to make sure that you're restoring that energy that you're giving out. Okay, and with the Hierophant here in reverse, it speaks about conformity, morality, ethics. So it's like, yeah, a lot of you are speaking up. A lot of you are, again, you're helping out. You're making a difference. You're like, yeah, there's a revolution happening, and I'm going to be a part of it. I'm going to leave my mark. Not only because you want to leave your mark, right? And you want to be known, because you are genuinely trying to change the world. A lot of you have children, nieces, nephews, cousins, godchildren, and you're like, yeah, we have to make this world a better place for them. And so you're doing it with genuine concern. Okay, with the Hierophant here upright. With the Hierophant here, a lot of you have also finally found your people. Like you finally fit into a group or an organization. For some of you, you met your soul tribe and you're like, wow, these people relate to me, right? You feel really good being around them. You found comfort. Okay. And again, If you have not gotten here just yet, 9 times out of 10, if you're listening to this reading and at least some of what I'm saying is resonating with you, you are on your way there. Remember, everything happens in the 5D before it happens in the 3D. Okay, so it's already happening in the background. And so a lot of you are feeling very secure. That's the word that I'm hearing. You're feeling secure. Okay, you are embarking on a spiritual journey. You're learning and you're sharing that knowledge. You're helping, you're sharing your energy with the people that need it the most. Okay, and so because of that, you are being rewarded, you're being guided. Whatever you ask, you will be receiving because of what you put out. Okay, when you put your hand out to give, the other hand is receiving. So always remember that. And for a lot of you, this is tradition. Like, this is nothing new. A lot of you spent lifetimes helping, okay, contributing to the cause. And I mean lifetime. So this is nothing new. The only difference is that this lifetime, you are going to balance it out. You aren't going to be trying to pour from an empty cup. A lot of you are going to live a very long life, and you're going to also have a peaceful transition. A lot of you will be transitioning in your sleep, or even like, I want to say like seeing a hospital, but like surrounded by loved ones. Okay, whereas some of you suffered a very painful transition and it was lonely. So there's a lot of things that you are changing up this lifetime, and you are seeing the benefits as a result of it. Okay, you won't be feeling any pain when it comes to your transition because you earned that. All right. And so with the Page of Cups here, it says it talks about new beginnings. Okay. It talks about things being different. A lot of you are also using your creativity to help change the world. Okay. You're using your intuition, your artistic expression as well. For some of you, you have somebody watching you. Somebody is watching you, and it may even be an enemy or someone who, like a frenemy, someone who may pretend to like you, but they don't really like you. But you are actually making a difference for this person. Like, I see someone coming around to you with an apology very soon, and it's guilt because this person is like, I don't know why I never liked them. Like, this person doesn't really have a valid reason to not like you, whoever this is. It was their own insecurities. It was their own projection. And so now that they're watching you do what you do, because some of you, you're doing it on social media, and others of you, word of mouth is getting around. Like, oh, did you hear Collective went to Africa and built fountains of water? They went to Brazil. They went to Guatemala and helped starving children. Like, if the word is getting around and the person's like, oh shit, they did all of that, and they're like, damn, I need to do more. So you're actually influencing this person. You are a leader in your own right, and some of you don't even realize it yet. Okay, and with the Fool here upright, again, like, it speaks about new beginnings. Again, freedom, finding your way out, doing what you want to do. And we had a card here. Yes. The Eight of Swords in reverse. It talks about breaking free, liberation, seeing opportunities, newfound perspective, expanding your horizons. A lot of you are moving up because of the fact that you're realizing how powerful you really are. Okay, some of you are like traveling to help, but others of you are astral traveling to help. Like, let's say you sit there and do a whole hour of meditating, and in that meditation you're visualizing things getting better. You're visualizing the frequency of the world raising, right? Just by you putting your energy towards that, you're helping. So for those of you who don't feel like you have the funds or the resources to really do what you want to do, you can do it in the 5D. And a lot of you are realizing that you have that power. So that is that newfound perspective. That's you expanding your horizons. You're tapping into how to use your spiritual powers. Okay? A lot of you are breaking free from the matrix. You are liberating yourself. So a lot of you are doing like you're claiming your sovereignty, you're claiming you're proclaiming your nationality. A lot of you are getting how can I word this, like you're becoming sovereign. And sovereign citizen is not a thing. You cannot be sovereign and be a citizen, because when you're a citizen, you are a ward of the state. Okay, so whenever you see an article or the news talking about a sovereign citizen, it's a quack of bullshit. So a lot of you are becoming sovereign. You're blending in with maybe some tribes. You're claiming your nationality. Okay, like you're like, I'm not African American, because where's Africa, America? I'm not white and I'm not black. Like, what is that? Those are all misnomers. Those are all labels for people that are property of the state, wards of the state. Okay, so yeah, a lot of you are breaking free from that. A lot of you are breaking free from judgment. Like let's say when you were young, you had sticky fingers and you were stealing, right? And your family still sees you as a thief, or your family still sees you as irresponsible and immature. And for a long time, you may have lived that way because you were like, fuck it. If that's how you see me, that's how I'll be, right? But now you're breaking free from their projections and you're like, no, I'm going to be my best self. And for a lot of you, you're even influencing these people. Like, you are shocking the people around you because you have such a large impact on the people around you, and you don't realize it because some of them will never tell you. But trust me, you'll be able to tell if you pay attention to their body language and their energy when you come around. For a lot of you, when you walk into a room, the whole energy of the room changes. Okay, some people are going to be avoiding eye contact with you, and some people are going to just be staring you down. Like, you're going to look at them, like, just, be minding your business and accidentally look their way and catch them staring at you, and then all of a sudden they'll look away. Like, this is your aura. It's so powerful and everybody can feel it. Confirmation. All right, so you're coming from a place of self-doubt, like, and this is where this change is remarkable, because you are coming from a place where you were insecure, okay? And you were weak. A lot of you were weak. I feel like this has a lot to do with maybe some addictions, maybe even like the way that you were eating, the people you were hanging out with, the social media accounts that you were following, the music you were listening to, even your religious belief system. So now you done changed everything around. You done flipped the script. So now you're walking in your power because you're doing things differently. Wow, that's powerful. That is powerful. For some of you, you were labeled as incompetent. Like, you felt like you weren't seen. People didn't see you. And so for some of you, you missed opportunities, or better yet, let me say opportunities missed you. Okay? Because they didn't expect you to be the individual that you are now. They didn't expect that from you. You are shocking everyone. For some of you, there were people that wouldn't even talk to you. Like, you may have had crushes on people. You may have wanted to be friends with people, and they like turned their nose up at you. And now they're looking at you like, damn, I really missed that opportunity. Like, people are seeing you as the missed opportunity. And like I said, a lot of them will never tell you that. They'll never tell you, but you'll know, you'll feel it. And I'm going to tell you. And some of you are also doing tarot readings. You're doing maybe not even just tarot, but some of you are tapping into different forms of divination. And so you're seeing all that come out as well. I'm hearing I'm hearing Beyonce, the best thing I never had. the best thing I never had. Like, you're looking at those people like, damn, I really wanted you back then. That's crazy. I really wanted to be your friend. I really wanted that position, that dusty ass position. I really wanted to work with your bum ass company. And now you're like, no, I own my own multi-million-dollar company. You know, I own my own company and organization, helping, changing the world, contributing to the revolution. I'm a revolutionary now. I can't believe I even wanted to stoop that low. So you're looking back and you're like, pfft, I'm glad. You know, I'm glad. Everything happens for a reason. That's why I say that the opportunity missed you. You're not going to miss anything that's for you, realistically speaking. You're not going to miss anything that's really for you, okay? Just like I don't feel like there's anything as a, just like I don't feel like there is such thing as a loss. I feel like the only L that you can take is a lesson. That's it. It's a learning experience, okay? And so with the Emperor here, this is you sitting in your energy. This is you sitting on your throne. Some of you may be fire signs. We may have earth signs as well listening. So we may have Aries, Leo, Sag, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We may have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You may even have Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. There's a little bit of everybody here. There's a little bit of everybody in the building today. Hopefully you guys enjoy your weekend. But yeah, with this Emperor energy, it speaks of authority, leadership. There are certain rooms that you wanted to get into that you couldn't. And now you're building your own room. Do you hear me? You're building your own multi-story building. You're like, to hell with that room. I got 80 rooms. So everything worked out for the best. Everything is working out for the best. Don't have any regrets. Let's pull some cards to close this reading. You guys will have an opportunity to ask a yes or no question. So get your questions ready, okay? You can put it in the comment section, or you can just keep a mental note of it. If you want more clarity and a deeper look into your personal situation, you could book a private reading with me down below at the link in the description box. Make sure you follow me on all platforms. That link is also down below. And if you would like to donate to the channel, that link is also in the description box. Okay, so to close this reading, for some of you, your inner child is very happy. Some of you may be life path 2s, life path 11s, or you might be seeing 11, 11, 1, 1, 1 everywhere you go. You may be also seeing 2, 2, 2. Some of you may be November Scorpios. Some of you may be July babies. Some of you may be born in April as well. Okay? But your inner child is very happy because you've been caring for yourself. Your inner child feels like a sense of relief. Okay? It's like you set something free within you by following your soul's purpose. Okay, there's a sense of fulfillment here because you've been tapping into your creativity. You've been tapping into, and when I say your creativity, you're finding creative ways to be of service for the good of all. And that is a wish fulfillment for a lot of you. Okay, for a lot of you, and with the big picture here, you're seeing the bigger picture. You're seeing the whole forest instead of just paying attention to the imperfections on the trees. You're seeing the whole forest. You're seeing the fact that everything that you went through was perfectly aligned for you to end up right where you are now at this very moment. Okay, and so there are no regrets. I don't feel any energy of regret. I feel like a lot of you you're pleased. You're pleased with where you are and you're content with where you're going. And a lot of you are very happy with life, or if you're not there yet, you will be there very soon because it is all unfolding. Okay. I want you to say in the comment section, everything is happening for me, not to me. Everything is happening for me, not to me. Okay. All right, y'all, get your questions ready. Let's see what the ancestors have to say. Remember, let it be a yes or no question. I'm just going to pull one card this time, okay? Ancestors, please give me one card to answer the questions from the collective. One card. The answer is maybe. One card came out and the answer is maybe, okay? And whenever we see that, like, I always feel like they're telling you that you have the opportunity to make that question a yes or no. You have the opportunity to make the answer or a yes or no, okay? Utilizing your free will. Okay, sending you guys so much love and healing energy. Until next time, family, peace and oneness.